Hi, this is Fred, FR5ED, Silent 5, here with 24 beer reviews. Actually, I was gifted a box of 24 German beers in the form of an advent calendar. So I'm not going to be doing these during the actual time period that a traditional advent calendar would be operated. I'm just going to do them now, and not necessarily one per day. It could be few days in between. It could be more than one per day. We'll see how it unfolds. But anyway, these are all German beers, and they were all brewed by these different German breweries specifically for this packaging. So anyway, the very first one in door number 1 was, and I'm going to have trouble pronouncing most of these. This is by Kauzle, Kauzle Brew, and it is a Helles lager. This one, first of all, I'm not familiar with most of these styles, so I'm going to be doing a little recitation from the Bjcp Guidelines. These are the 2015 guidelines, category 5C, if you ever want to look these up. And you can go to it's bjcp.org to find out all the beer styles, the official beer styles. This one is 5C, German, and I think it's pronounced Helles, H-E-L-L-E-S. The overall impression, it's a pale, well-balanced, smooth German lager that is slightly stronger than the average beer with a moderate body and mild aromatic hop and malt character. This particular one, I'm going to look on the can, and if I don't, it's 5.2%. Light to deep gold color, persistent white head, low to medium hop aroma, typically floral, spicy, or herbal in character, moderate grainy sweet malt aroma, clean fermentation profile, slight sulfury note at the start that dissipates. It's not a fault, neither is a low background note of DMS. Just so you know, I'm not reading the description of this particular offering. It's the category, the overall category of German Helles out of the Bjcp Guidelines. And I'll move on a little more quickly. Neither grainy, sweet, malty, nor floral, spicy, or herbal hops dominate, but both are in good balance with a touch of malty sweetness, providing a smooth yet crisply refreshing beer. And skipping on through, mouthfeel is medium body, medium carbonation, smooth but crisp. The word crisp keeps coming forward. Comment, sometimes known as Dortmunder or Dortmunder Export, brewed to a slightly higher starting gravity than other light lagers, meaning it turns out a little stronger, providing a firm malt body and underlying maltiness to complement the hop bitterness. So anyway, that's it, the history, and this would be interesting, I think. The Dortmunder style developed in the Dortmund industrial region in the 1870s. It was a response to pale Pilsner type beers. Became very popular after World War II, but declined in the 1970s. Other export class beers developed independently, and it reflected a slightly stronger version of existing beers. The modern German style is typically, well, it gives 12 to 13 Plato, that's the gravity. So anyway, instead of reading on and on, you can go to bjcp.org and look up style 5C. And now we will move on, because I don't want it to warm up too much. Typically, all the lager world, Pilsner lagers, tend to be served colder. Now, I don't have a true Pilsner, a full-size Pilsner glass. I do have, this is a sample glass. This is the card that came out of it. It says Pilsner. This is a smaller Pilsner glass. Look at it in size of these 16.9 ounce cans. So this is only going to hold part of it, but at least it's a proper shape of the glass. Okay, that's enough to work with. I don't know if I've ever mentioned I should keep a napkin in here, or at least a roll of paper towels. Nice and clear. Boy, that looks like what I would expect. Clear, almost perfectly clear. There's a little tiny bit of haze to it, but well carbonated, developed quite a nice dense white head that looks like it may hold in there, might get a little lacing out of it. How about the aroma? It's got a very light, almost lemony, lemon lollipop-ish, which would be the hops. It's hard to get much aroma out of a Pilsner glass to begin with, and then when it's this skinny, so I can hardly get my nose in there, don't say anything about my big nose. I do get some very light, dry, bready, toasty cracker. And by toast, I don't mean dark. I just mean like bread that's been toasted, but it is way back there. It's just a very delicate, slightly sweet, slightly malty, but more lemony coming through than anything else. I want to go to Germany. Wow, now one sip of this didn't make me say that, but it helped. I just feel like I've really missed out on, the German beers. I hear so much from people who've gone to Germany or from Germany that just really rave about the level of precision and quality in their beers. And they really are about the lagers, the pilsners. That's the German world. Not that they don't do ales, Kolsch and others, but even the Kolsch is a lager-like ale. It's just clean, crisp, light. Flavor-wise, it's as I described the aroma. There's a bit of a crackery, light crackery, bready background, but almost as if a lemon lollipop was waved over it. Not sweet, touch of balancing sweetness, touch of hop bitterness, touch of malty backbone. It's very light. It's like a very light and yet flavorful beer. Boy, I'm really looking forward to the rest of these. This is quite tasty. Oh, that is extremely drinkable, refreshing, clean, crisp. There's that word, crisp. Oh, that is delightful. It really is. Okay, well, that's the first one. I'll be enjoying the rest of this. Of course, it took me about 5 times filling up that glass to finish it. But this is number 1 of the, I forgot the name of it now. It's a Brewer's Advent calendar, I guess it is. It's a big box, you've seen it. And it's got 24 doors, and behind each door is a 16.9 ounce can of German beer brewed just for this project. So, and I'm totally mispronouncing it, Kauzle Helles Lager. So, that's a good one. That's the beer. This is Fred, FR5ED, over and out. Boy, it's got a small opening in the top. Let's see how well I can get this in there. I've been known to make mess. I won't mention that I just spilled it on my leg.